going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast, and today we are shooting another video on this Mclaren 720S. We're actually off to Santapod, which is a quarter-mile drag strip, and we're going to figure out just how fast the 720S can go on a prepped surface. For those of you that follow the 720S a little closer, you know there's a few YouTube channels in America where these cars in completely stock form can actually achieve 9-second quarter-mile times. Now, I don't know if we're going to achieve that today. Those times are only possible, I think, running Toyo R888Rs, and we are actually on our way to Super Speed to actually replace the Pirelli P0 Corsas for a set of R888Rs. So yeah, let's make our way to Super Speed. We'll swap over the tyres, and then we'll start making our way to Santapod. And yeah, maybe some of you guys take a guess what you think it's going to do a standing quarter mile in. Right, so we are at Super Speed. As you can see, we've got the 720S up on the ramp. So obviously we had the Pirelli P0s Corsa. We've now swapped over for a Toyo R888R. But we have got Fadar. What are you saying, bro?
How you doing, Ricky?
All good?
Not bad, man.
You survived the lockdown?
We have. We've been through it and come out good on the other side. So hopefully we're here for you guys.
Yeah.
Anything you guys need. Tyres, brakes, suspension setup, a wheel alignment. We do the full 4-wheel alignment, geo, car maintenance work, servicing. We also do MOT, we have an in-house detailer, so yeah, everything.
Where are you located as well, Fadar? You're in Stoke Poges, right?
That's right, in Stoke Poges, Buckinghamshire, just outside Slough, Heathrow. Have a look on our website, our Instagram, you'll get all the details there, phone number and everything. So cool, yeah, hit us up.
So just before we start the video, remember you can win this crazy 668 horsepower E92 M3 for just £11.99. Now, if you missed the first drive video, I'll link it in the description below, but let me tell you, this car is something else. It's running the ESS V3 supercharger, putting out 668 horsepower and over 410 foot-pounds of torque. We've also got a 6-speed manual gearbox. We've upgraded BBS 20-inch alloy wheels. We've got the front splitter, black kidney grills, K&N air filter. We've also got a front mount intercooler with the ESS plenum finished in red, just looks awesome. We've also got upgraded F10M5 Brembo calipers. We've got lowering springs, fold-away mirrors, carbon roof, carbon spoiler. We've got a decatted exhaust. The spec just doesn't stop. Black leather heated seats, flat bottom steering wheel. It's just been serviced, so it's waiting for whoever's going to win the car. We've also got a full service history, 83,000 miles on the clock, the actuators have been replaced. And yeah, somebody 1,000% is going to be winning this car for just £11.99. So get your tickets, link is in the description below. Make sure you follow me on the LLF Games YouTube, Instagram and Facebook so that you can get updated on when the live draw is going to be. And yeah, easily one of the craziest cars that I've ever given away on LLF Games. So if you've not seen the video, make sure to check it out because it sounds like hell. And let me put you into the video. Right, so we have arrived at Santapod. Pretty excited about these tyres because I can feel just how much more traction there is. There's a jump out quick. I'm going to pull it up against this fence, I reckon. We'll get the shots there. Paintwork's not doing too bad considering it's getting LLF'd on a daily. Couple of stone chips which I showed you last time. So yeah, we're here, Santapod. It's weird, man. It's busy, but it's almost like a ghost town at the same time. We've got a little drift area over here. What on earth is that? James Forrester. We've got the R888Rs on. Already had a few messages saying, oh, you shouldn't have put these on, but night and day difference immediately. Fucking hell. Wow, 9.7 at 149. What the fuck? I'm getting smoked. Bro! Did a 10 for 132. Some of these guys are not playing games. Guys, I am so excited right now. We have got an AMG beside me, or is this, I don't know, maybe a TDI? So we're gonna go everything track, and I think I will leave it in auto as well. So we've got some sort of 5 Series, maybe a 535D. This is the first time being on Santapod in a very long time, probably my second time ever being on it, to be fair.
Not the best position to put the camera.
Okay, should I take it off?
Yeah, please. Because if you hit your head on it...
Yeah, I got you.
is not a good place to be.
Cool, man. We're all good, yeah? That wasn't good. We didn't even get the draggy set up then. But yeah, definitely a little hiccup there. Still showed 140-ish on the speedo. Felt unsafe, to be honest with you. Very unsafe. Car was just moving left, right. Right, let's just get this draggy set up before we forget. Hopefully Oscar can tell me what I actually just got. Right, so we are about to have the second run. Bit of a fail, the first one. Don't even know if I even showed it, but we've now got the draggy hooked up, so we're gonna actually see how the McLaren's performing. So apparently we did a 11 seconds flat quarter mile at 136 miles per hour. When you launch these 720s, you have to leave it for a second or two till it says boost ready, I think is what it says. So what happened was down the strip, it actually cut the power, tripped it around 2 or 3 times. So I'm hoping that this time it's going to be fine. Obviously the car has been parked up now for about an hour and a half. It's actually 20 past 3. Can I not race that R8 somehow?
The one behind?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just requested it, so we're doing it this run.
Right, so we are racing an Audi R8. Looks like a V10 Plus maybe. He has done 11.5 so far. I said 11 seconds on a bad run. This time we're going to put handling in sport, so hopefully the suspension will be a little bit softer. So far we've had no issues with traction, but we're going to go powertrain in sport. So we want the throttle as sensitive as possible. The 11.5 that he did, that wasn't using launch control. So I suppose this time he's probably going to be using launch. I'm going to try and make sure to launch my car correctly this time. We will go traction off again. That may not be a smart idea, as we have been sitting around for quite a while. Wow, that car's off. Okay, so traction off is definitely not ideal. We did a quarter mile in 11.55 seconds, 100 to 200 in 5.22, and a 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.84 seconds. Wow, that is horrendous. Why is that so bad? So yeah, we're gonna definitely have to go traction on this time. The problem is, as soon as you pull up to the line, you look and the light's green. I got gapped. As soon as I looked up, I pressed launch, and then I went to put my foot down, and it came out of launch. Right, so we're lining up for our third run. It's about 14 degrees outside, still absolutely no heat in the tyres. It's actually now nearly 5 o'clock, so I think it's been about an hour and a half waiting. Stone cold tyres. There's no burnout mode like the 765 LT, so it is what it is. Right, so we've got a round 2 against this Gen 2 Audi R8. This time I'm going to try and activate launch properly. So basically, guys, as soon as I pull up and he says stop, I look up and the fucking light's green. So that's better, a little bit better. Yeah, that was a little bit better. Still think that there's a tiny bit of bogging down. I left traction on that time. Was better. Did you use launch control, yeah? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to head out tonight and definitely double check to see if this car is performing correctly. I just feel that there's a slight, not misfire, but there's definitely a little hesitation as we get up to higher speeds. I've been on Google looking, and it does show other 720S owners having a small issue when they get to like 7,000 RPM. I could be just tripping out, guys. It could be just the ultimate excuses, but... So now we've actually done a run. It's actually showing a tiny bit of heat in the tyres. We've got about 20 degrees in the rear.
I think it was a 10.5 at 142.
10.5 at 142. But that is dead still. Like, this car, it's got way more in it. So we're going to leave the settings exactly the same. Handling in sport, powertrain in track. But this time, we're going to put it in ESC dynamic, which should hopefully enable a little bit more slip. We've got a 3.5D.
Take the camera off your crash helmet, please.
Okay.
For your safety.
Right. Bogged down! Why is it bogging down? See, I think ESC dynamic, a little too slippery. Normal traction control is the way forward, 100%, man. Although that was a bad run, I still reckon that was at least a 10.8. Final run, guys. Let's see if we can get another 10.5. Worked that time, didn't it? Yeah. Bit of heat.
New window, I thought it was shut.
Let's see what draggy shows we did. Quarter mile, 10.94, 60 to 130, horrendous, 5.99, 0 to 60, 3.88. Obviously, because we've got a bit of heat into the tyres, 0 to 60 is definitely a little bit quicker. But afterwards, second gear, third gear, you can just feel it's just spinning. So yeah, I think that is the fastest we're going to be doing today. 10.5, which we did earlier. We didn't record it on draggy. But yeah, I'm going to head out tonight and see if I can beat a 10.3, because I did on the street before. We've got stickier tyres. Obviously on the street I'll be able to do a few more runs to get some heat into the tyres. So, let me just drop this guy his charger back. Absolutely smashed it. Got a dead battery all day. My brother, thank you, man.
That's right, man. I
appreciate that.
I've got video of your car, so I'll send it to you.
Oh yeah, defo, man. Whoa, right, so guys, it's been about 2 weeks since filming that Santapod. Just thought I'd end this video correctly. So what's my final thoughts? Now, obviously 10.5, wasn't really happy with that. Obviously, there was an hour and a half waits in between, so we wasn't able to get heat into the tyres. But one thing I forgot to mention is I actually done a verified 10.3 quarter mile time on the street, yeah? That was with the previous Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres, which had no tread on, and I managed to still get a 10.3. So what I did was, as soon as I got back, I went and hit the street again, did about 10, 15 runs, got the tyres up to about 28 degrees on the rear. Wasn't able to beat the 10.3 that I set previously. I beat the 10.5. So again, I got consistent 10.3 quarter mile times at around 143, 144 miles per hour, but couldn't beat the previous record which I set, which was a 10.3, which left me a bit baffled because I can feel the car's got so much more traction. With the Pirelli P0s, the car was spinning up way more. But anyway, I left it a couple of days, waiting for my tyre pressure gauge to turn up so I can actually let some pressure out of the tyres when I do these runs. So what I did was I let them down to about 28 PSI. Got the temps this time from 28 degrees, I got them up to about 34 degrees. Now, somehow I've managed to get 10-second flat quarter mile times. The fastest was a 10.06, and I'm talking consistent 10-second flat quarter miles, like 10.06, 10.07, I think a few 10.1s. The other runs, it was just consistent 10.3s. But now we've got the tyre temps up to 34, 35 degrees on the rear. We've let the pressures down to 28 PSI, consistent 10-second flat quarter mile. So that is obviously the secret. You need to let the pressures down on the tyres. Some of the American guys, they actually let their tyres down to around 16 PSI. We only went 28 PSI. So I reckon if we let the tyres down even more, I think we could see a 9-second quarter mile. Guys, I'm going to end the video there. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.